Okay, hi. For math today, we are doing a new I can statement. We are done drawing line graphs for now. And we will come back to it like a little bit later. But yeah, so new I can statement today, which is the title of questionnaires. And the I can statement is this: I can select, justify, and use appropriate methods of collecting data. Okay, so this lesson is going to be actually kind of fun, I think. All right, so yes, select, justify, and use appropriate methods of collecting data. So basically deciding what type of questionnaire to make and how to know it's the right type of questions to be asking. Okay, today's date, June 3rd at the top as well. All right, so designing a questionnaire. Okay, so basically a questionnaire is the same thing as a survey, okay? Means the same thing. They're used to gather information from a group of people. And then this is the most important stuff for today, is there's certain guidelines and criteria that we have to follow when we're creating an accurate questionnaire or an accurate survey to do an accurate trial. So this is one of the criteria. This is super important stuff. Okay, the question should be understood the same way by all people. So basically that means, okay, so this one below here that I have, do you drink a lot of water? Okay, well, would a lot be interpreted the same way by all people? Let's think about it. Like, what if we had a, like, I don't know, it's not even like a person, but like an elephant. Okay, like how much, like an elephant drinks a ton of water in a day compared to like a baby. So a baby drinking like a liter of water in a day might be a lot, but then like an elephant or someone who's, I don't know, like maybe someone who's like an athlete, they might drink way more water than that. So it depends upon the person. Okay, so in this case, this is why I have down here, this is not a good example because a lot can be interpreted differently depending upon the person. Okay, right, so be careful with vague words such as a lot, many, or some, because that could be interpreted very differently by different people. So if those are included within your questionnaire, it's not going to be accurate. We want to avoid those words. Okay, and then because a lot, right, to someone might be very different to somebody else. So rather than saying, do you drink a lot of water? Okay, how could we change that so it is interpreted the same by everybody? Well, we'd be talking this as a class. It could be something like, do you drink 2 liters of water each day? Okay, there, interpreted the same way because it's a specific measurement that we've now included. Okay, so there you go. We should have those things written down. You're probably going to have to pause me. I know I'm kind of going a bit quick. Okay, the next thing is the next criteria. So I think you should highlight like what I put in red here, okay? And then highlight what's in red here as well. So next thing is each person should find an answer that they would choose. So for example, okay, so make sure that you include at least 4 choices. And there also should be the option of other in case what the person believes isn't one of the things that you have stated. So, okay, so here's what we don't want to do. What is your favorite subject in school? Okay, we don't want to say that. So we would say, what is your favorite subject at school? Then I would say art, Arabic, PE, band. Then I need to say other, okay? Unless you choose, Islamic or something like that, okay? So there you go. That is a better method, or swimming or whatever. Okay, there you go. Now, next one, third criteria, is the question must be fair. If it's not fair, then it's biased, which we do not want to have. We do not want to have a biased question. So biased basically means that you're persuading the person's answer. So in order for the question to be fair, we cannot have any words that convince or persuade the person who's responding in a certain direction. So, right, cannot lead them towards a certain choice. So, okay, here's a bad example. Don't do this. It is important to exercise. How often should students in grade 6 have PE each week? Okay, well, what is the bias that we've included in this? Are we leading them towards a certain answer? Yeah, because we've said this. It is important to exercise. So we know that we're thinking, oh, we should say a lot. So basically, we don't want to say that. So we would say something like, how often should grade 6 students have PE each week? Okay, then we have to leave some options. So we would say maybe like 0 times a week, or we would say 1 to 2 times. Then we would say, I don't know, 3 to 4 times. More than 5, or 5 or more. Okay, there we go. So that, again, there's no bias included, and again, we have made specific options for the person to choose from. Okay, good. Okay, or I guess we could have said hours. How many hours do you think? Could have been either one. Okay, that's it. So this is your homework. It's page 250, 251, questions 1 to 2, and then 4 to 6, which is due tomorrow. Okay, so 250, 251, questions 1 to 2, 4 to 6. So that is this, page 250, 251, okay? So questions 1 to 2, design a questionnaire for collecting data to answer each of the questions. Give 4 possible answers for each time, okay? There you go. So again, we have to make sure that they're not, I think up here they kind of give you a little bit of a, yeah. So it has to be fair, can't be biased, okay? It has to be something that everyone would choose. And there can't be any vague words, okay? So there you go. All of 1, all of 2. Okay, 2, you're using this. So this graph shows the results of a questionnaire. So you're kind of working backwards, okay? We're skipping 3. You need to do 4. So this one, they've done a bad job of writing the questions. You need to rephrase them, explain why you think, oh wait, yeah, so to explain why you've improved or what you've done to improve it. And then 5, you also need to do, okay, so they've kind of conducted a survey here. And then 6, you're also doing. 2 people want to open a shoe store at a local mall. They want to know what types of shoes they should stock. Could a questionnaire be helpful? Then you have to design one, okay? So that is it. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so that's it for your homework. One more thing. Homework from yesterday. This is the seesaw task, okay, which is the line graph. So I'm just going to give some dojo points to people who've done it. If your name is highlighted, thank you so much. You have done this. If your name is not highlighted, I need to see it. This is counting as a homework mark, okay? Ta-da! That is it. Okay, good job. And see you for ELA. Hopefully you can get all of this math done before we have ELA. I think that should be able to be done.